You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? That's right, mic problems. It is Chuck and Wendy night, but only Chuck's here. Wendy should be here halfway through the show, hopefully. Fingers crossed, everybody. I was just having some mic problems, and hopefully they're not affecting anything. But you know what? We started late, so screw it with all this stuff. Let's just start it and bring out our awesome guests. Right now.
You make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Way under the bus. But don't worry, guys. It was my fault. I mean, you guys, the audience knows that it's my fault. How are we doing today? Can you guys hear me?
We can.
Connie?
Audio.
A little bit of audio problems, but yeah, it can hear you.
Okay, good. I was like, seriously? Okay. See, even Eddie said, we always assume that you're the problem. Yeah, exactly. All right, cool.
Sorry to leave you hanging there for a second.
No, you're good. You're
Totally
totally
spoofed.
Seriously. So we've got Napua and Connie here. Connie, who has hung out and played with us before. We've got you guys here because you've got an awesome Kickstarter for Dracula 1944.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit about it and who does what?
Napur, you want to go first? I mean, it was your idea, so
Okay.
let's start with you.
Well, I'm the Pua, and I'm the writer. I had the story come to me as a dream a few years ago and wrote it up as a script. It was actually supposed to be a horror comedy, but decided not to go that way and went full on horror. Connie loved the idea. She's the artist, rock and roll artist. And she can tell you a little more about what she does. And Drew, who's going to be coming on a little bit later, he is the inker, and also he did the cover illustration for us.
Sweet.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm Connie, and I did the pencil for it. I have done a few different covers for independent comics. I've done one for you guys. Yes, for Belial. What was it? 2 or 3?
3.
I can't remember. 3. That's right. I did the rock cover. Yeah, the glam rock. I think I was calling it. Yeah, that was a fun one. So I've only started doing a little bit more comic related stuff a couple of years ago, but I have been a graphic designer for like two and a half decades. So that's usually what I do. So this was actually the first time I penciled a comic for somebody else. And when I saw that Napua had an opening for penciling a horror comic, I'm like, yes, awesome, because I'm an absolute horror fan. I love everything to do with horror, movies, like anything to do with horror stories, anything. I love it. So I just love to put a spin on this with blood and gore and impaled bodies, and yeah, I'm there for that.
And you guys hit the right thing here, because already our audience is freaking out. They're all excited because they love horror. And
Awesome.
Connie, the first thing I ever saw you do pencils for, that was horror as well, right? That was the post-apocalyptic,
Oh, yes, it was.
the zombie apocalypse coffee magazine.
Well, I did the first comic I ever did before myself was actually a story that I did myself. That was just last year. It was like an ash can, like a zombie story. It was inspired by my husband, like sometime in the pandemic or even before that. He was, I was asking him for like random things to draw, and he said, draw zombies at a Starbucks, right? So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I started with that, and that kind of inspired the little short story that I did. And actually, I can already mention that for anybody participating in the trivia later, I'm going to have you, Chuck, send you a digital copy of that particular one. So yeah, I'm excited. I hope that you guys like it. Yes.
So all players, regardless of whether you get first or not, you'll all get a digital copy of that cool little ashcan, which I adored. I loved it. It was so much fun.
Thank you.
You got
Yeah,
to
it
read
has
it
like
too?
a fun little kick.
I've read it and loved it. It's like reading a video game. I just enjoyed it so much.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah, absolutely. Good call. So you had a dream, Napua, about Dracula 1944. What was it that kind of inspired it? What was it about this dream that made you want to do this?
Well, originally, like I said, it was a horror comedy. And the comedy part was that Dracula was entombed, trying to wrest his way through the 20th century. And the Nazis were doing their thing outside, waking him up with their bombs and their guns. And he just had enough of it, woke up, and he was still in his nightgown, like his Victorian era lacy nightgown, just going after Nazis in a fit of rage. And that was basically the dream I had.
That sounds like a horror version of Inglourious Bastards that I would totally sit down and watch.
Absolutely.
I mean, I already love that movie, but I mean, throw Dracula in there, and hell yes, I'm in 100%. So, this comic, is it a one shot? Is it a graphic novel? Is it going to be something that happens over several issues? What are we looking at?
Well, Connie was asking the same question, and we do have a part 2 if we decide to go with that route, if this does well and people kind of ask for it, and if Connie has the time for it, because it's this book is only 12 pages long, so it's kind of a ashcan, and the next one we have would be probably 28 pages long, so it takes more time and effort on her part.
So when we get the 12 pages, that's a done story, right? Like we get to...
It is a complete story, yes.
And
it's a little short story introduction, kind of. Yes.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's a fun idea. And you know what? I mean, if you can do it in less pages, there's no reason why not. You know what I mean? Like it's tough when you see something that, like, someone does an issue of a comic in 24 pages and you go, yeah, you really could have done that in a lot less. So was it mostly just that you were able to tell the story in 12 pages, or were you trying to keep it down to that?
I think it was mostly the story just was kind of, I'm not short, but had its own rhythm to it. And it just so happened to be, 13 pages, which I thought was kind of cool. But then, for printers and stuff, you need to have it 12 pages instead of 13. And so I had to trim a little and came up with a 12-page script. So it just kind of happened that way. And the second one just kind of happened that way too. And it was also some of Connie's ideas too. So she helped write the script on that one.
Nice. So we actually have a great question from Make Two. He says, Napua, have you been inspired like this before?
With dreams, yes. Usually with short stories. I'm actually working on a horror anthology coming up in October featuring artists from Hawaii, specifically doing Hawaii, like urban legends, supernatural stories, and a lot of the stories come from dreams there too.
Okay, dude, I love that idea, because I feel like what most of America doesn't know about Hawaii could fill a freaking book. Like there's so much to it. So, and myself included, like 100%. So anytime, that's why I love when you guys come on, because I get to do a little bit of quick Hawaii research. for my trivia questions. Right. Trivia, blah,
Well,
blah,
you could
blah.
do long research and just come by, we wouldn't mind. But, you know,
You know what? I am the kind of jerk who only does the research when he forces himself to, like when I have to. So I might throw something in, like I would have to literally throw something Hawaii into what I'm doing just to make myself research it, because otherwise I just wouldn't do it. And I don't know
Why
why
not?
that is.
Do
It's the
it.
ridiculous thing about me.
well, there's worse things to research than Hawaii. But
Oh,
actually, I just wanted to mention that the Kickstarter is on for 3 more days, so we're almost done with it. It's 200% funded, so
oh,
we're sitting pretty, and we already went through 2 stretch goals. And the second one, and actually was just thinking about, because Napua added artwork from other Hawaiian artists as pinups in the back for that stretch goal. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're really excited to also show some other people's great work in
I
there.
love
So
that.
really
I
happy
love
that stretch goal made it in.
I love that, because I'm in Texas, and we don't have a lot of that. We don't have a lot of like Texans trying to come together and make stuff together. It's quite the opposite. It's like in Texas, it's like I don't want to work with anybody so long as they're out of the state. Almost like so it's
Well, I
really
mean,
nice to
for us,
see.
we're kind of isolated, right? So we
Yeah.
don't get out much.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind
you're
of a
very
small
isolated,
community.
so we'll talk about that
Yeah.
later. That's one of my questions. uh, but yeah, man, yeah, no, absolutely. So, and I mean, I've learned, like, yeah, there's all sorts of great stuff about Hawaii. Is that so? Obviously, though, it doesn't take place in Hawaii. So where does it take place? In Germany?
France,
Oh, okay.
just outside of
cool.
Paris. Connie was inspired by this real life abbey. I forgot where it is. Maybe I hope you remember where it is, Connie.
It is about 100 or 200 kilometers off of Paris, and it's actually a Templar church. It's an old
Ooh.
Templar church. And if you guys like, I can show you the first page as a preview of the pencil. I can show you that
Please
church.
do, yeah.
You think that's okay, Napoli?
Of
Okay,
course.
I've got all the pencil pages here, so let's see if we can give you a preview.
All right, yeah, let's focus in on. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, hon, I love that.
Her
That's
work
the
is just
church.
fantastic.
Oh, dude, trust
And
me.
there we have, and there's Dracula right there. One of our fellow artists always says that he looks like Rudy Giuliani in the setting. So okay, I'll take that. And he always says he means it as a compliment, but I'm not so sure about that.
Rudy wishes. He wishes he looked that good.
So yeah, so there it is. That's the first page.
I love that.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's so badass. So, so when you're doing your art, you tend to do it traditionally, and then you what do you scan it and then go digital colors on top, or what do you usually do?
Well, usually for covers and everything, I take a cue from other artists over here, doing the pencils fully, like sometimes on smaller size, and then scan it in, and then print it out one more time on the full size, and then color it on top.
Okay.
I've heard from many artists that that's a good idea, because if something goes wrong with a traditional inking and the traditional painting, then you can always redo it again if you like. I hate redoing stuff, so most of the time I don't. I just say like, "Oh, it's a happy accident," and just go with it.
Right?
But you know,
I love a good happy accident. I totally feel you there. So, oh, excuse me. What do we got? I realized that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Stevie B's all excited. Hi, everybody. If I had realized that Connie and Napua were the guests tonight, I would have had told the family to have dinner without me. Oh, dang. You guys have freaking
Stevie, hi Stevie. He just bought another piece of art for me, like at another stream. Yeah, he's actually. I think he's got 2 of my artwork pieces right now. Yeah,
I think I have some too, because you did those amazing pieces for Tori.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I did some. She's a Chrono Trigger fan, so I did a whole series of pictures, like almost every single era of that game. I did a separate little piece. So I know I sent you a set of prints of that. That's right.
Yeah,
I remember.
and I have them stored away. And dude, oh my gosh, I love that game, and that's how I came onto your stuff. And so to come onto your work through something like that, and then to see you doing all this cool horror stuff as well, it's just freaking awesome. Eddie asks, "Do you have an art website? Because he loves horror. He would love to be able to check it out."
I used to have a website, but I took it down. Most of the time I just post stuff on Facebook or Instagram right now. So if you want to, you can check out my art over there, or yeah, you can also contact me through Messenger if you're interested in something in particular.
If you're
Um,
looking for commissions,
yeah,
buddy.
and you're going to get a digital of the little zombie story too. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be nice.
When the next, Steve says, yeah, when the next piece arrives stateside, that will be the second work by Connie that I will have. Dude, that's so cool. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And actually, the first one was a horror theme too, because we were on a stream talking about Dracula, and I did a mashup between Dracula's Bride and then El Driver from Kill Bill, because I kind
Ooh,
of I always like doing weird mashups, so I kind of felt that that was kind of like um, Bill being the Dracula, and then him having this Viper squad was kind of like vampires. So I had this nurse's outfit, Dracula girl.
I
That was
love
kind of
that.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
a really good,
Stevie got that one.
that's a
Yeah,
good
it
call.
turned out
Connie
hot.
just sent me the friend request.
Oh yeah, I'll look out for it. I'll look out for it.
Dude, that's, I love that we're making everybody friends here. This is freaking awesome. Napu and I are brand new buds, and then the audience is already getting excited about you guys. This is terrific. So, tell us a little bit. Like, so you guys are into. You got a 12-page book here. You're already 200% funded. What are we aiming for? Do we have another stretch goal we're pushing for?
We do, and it's actually featuring Connie's pencils. So it's going to be another digital download book, and it's going to have no lettering, no inking, no coloring, just straight up Connie's pencils. So you can see, all the details, all the line work. I mean, everything that she puts into it, all just amazing.
Is it still in this world, this Dracula 1944 world?
Oh yeah, it's the exact same story. It's just her pencils scanned in. So it's the same story, just like a different version of it almost. So you don't get Drew's inking, you don't get the coloring, you don't get the lettering. It's just all of Connie's artwork.
Very cool. Make two's filled with awesome questions today. Yes. Do you sketch also, Nupua, or strictly a writer?
No, I sketch and I watercolor, same as Connie. Well, different styles, obviously. I do a lot of the cute horror things, like little bats and little fruit bats and little rabbit squirrels.
Coloring is amazing.
So
yes.
So asking you for like a chibi Frankenstein, you would be the one to go to?
I can do that. I can do the Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, I love horror and I love cute stuff, and I like to put that together.
Guys, you heard it here first. So
actually,
if you dig all this kind of stuff, this is
that other stream that we were doing together. Actually, Stevie got an artwork by me, one by Napua, which was a Vampirella, I think, and then also one from Drew. So he got a 3-pack package from Hawaii with all of our artwork.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's freaking cool. So, Stevie, you're gonna have to show us off that piece sometime, so that like all of them, so that we can see what you got. Because, I mean, obviously, we're pretty excited. Okay, so we're already getting into the. I know I miss having Wendy here because I could sit and chat with you guys for frickin' ever. And it's always great to have her over, looking over me going, come on. We got to go to commercial. We got We have trivia. Like, thank you. So it's like she's here in spirit because my brain's saying, dude. We got to start to close this up. So can you guys can you give us again the hard pitch for Dracula 1944?
Dracula versus Nazis. Just Dracula versus Nazis. That's it.
Dude. I mean, yeah, I don't think you need to go any further than that. Like that's dead on it. I love that. Yeah, 100%. That's great.
Oh, thank you, Eddie. By the way, he's saying that the Bride is my favorite Universal monster. Have a huge Universal monster collection. You're the best guest ever. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet.
Dude. See, oh man, I love this show because I love being able to connect all these awesome people that otherwise it would be hard to track down, and we get to connect them to an audience that will honestly be excited about what they're doing. So that's freaking awesome. What did Chuck drop the one mandatory curse early tonight? How is he going to close the show? Did I swear? I didn't think I usually I allow myself one swear word and I try to keep it for the end. God damn it. Now I feel like I should just start cursing like that. Yeah, Dracula versus a thing you can't type on social media without getting banned. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, oopsie.
I actually had an issue with Kickstarter where the rules, we initially got flagged because you can't target violence against a certain group of people, like a specific group of people. You're not allowed to do that. But then I went through the review process and told them, well, it's against Nazis. Is that any better? And they're like, oh, Nazis. Okay, you're good to go. No problems.
It's nice to have a group that we can all gang up on and everyone's cool about it. It's like, don't say anything about that. Okay, yeah, I get that. Don't say anything about them. Cool. But those guys, take them down. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's all jump on that one. I love it.
And it's funny because I'm German, so I'm allowed to do it, you know?
I threw in some German trivia for you too.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
Dude. All right, cool. So anyways, what we tell everybody, and you guys have heard this from me 1,000 times before, or at least 100, because we're heading towards that many shows. Remember to please check out the Kickstarter. If it's not for you, which it sounds like for most of you, it is your thing. Some of you are already on it. Please share it around, show it off. These guys have been nice enough to bring some really sweet prizes. Speaking of that, Connie's already told us she's got a special prize. Her, what is it, 6 or 8 pages?
Oh, it's mirrored. That's the comic right here. That's an ash can, and let me show you the first picture of that.
Chuck swears. Now and then, hydrocilium. Now and then, dude. I remember that deer. I love that picture.
Yeah, so that's the first page of that. So you would be getting this as a digital.
So you guys are going to get that digital. What does the first player get? First person gets something special from the pool, right?
Yes.
You're getting a digital download of Dracula. You'll be the first one to get it.
So you guys will be able to be the first ones to get, and that'll probably be in a couple of days because we'll probably wait till the Kickstarter is done, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So you guys will be the first ones to be able to get a digital copy. And then, of course, in the meantime, you only have a couple days left. Go get yourself a physical copy. That way you'll be able to really enjoy. Yeah, see, Eddie says, look, I didn't check it out already. Great. Everybody's excited. They're already in. They're already sharing it. So I don't think we need to worry about that anymore. Guys, you're freaking awesome.
Napua, I was going to ask you, how far are we away from the last stretch goal to get all the extra?
About $247 from the next goal.
Not that far at all. Not that far at all. And we actually have some reward tiers with sketch covers too. One with sketch covers from me or from Drew.
So
that's
hit that
available.
up, guys. First chance you get, go check it out. This. Oh yeah. Let's scroll through this real quick and check it out before we have to go to commercial. Dude, look at all that. I love the very dark aspect to it, the red, white, and black.
Yes, actually, we kept it monochrome. Specifically, at first, we just wanted to have it black and white, but then we figured we need blood. We need blood. We just can't do it.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Okay, cool. Guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I already have so many people in here. Like, Lorena's already like, I backed it a week ago. So
That's right.
Everybody-
Yes, I remember. Thank you.
I love this. I love seeing this. Everybody supporting and behind it. Guys, thank you so much for coming on and telling us. Napua,
Oh,
do you have
thank you,
anything to
guys.
say before we head up to commercial?
I just want to say thank you for having us on, and thank you to everybody watching. We hope you really enjoy the book because we really, really, really enjoyed making it.
That's awesome. And Napua, please, when you guys decide to do that anthology for Hawaii, hit me up. It'll be one more reason for me to do more Hawaii research. And
You got
I
it.
would love that. So yeah, hit me up. I'd love to have you guys on again.
Awesome. Thank you.
And Rayla, they will put the link up on in just a sec because Rayla's always a very good supporter, an amazing supporter. Everyone is. But I always see it from Rayla because I see a lot of what Rayla does. So, and that came off really creepy. So you know what? Screw it. We're going to go to commercial now that I've creeped everybody, including myself, out. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. And we're going to be right back with some trivia and prizes right after this.
Thank you so much.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Ask your local comic shop to add Battle Quest comics to your pull list today. Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! With Nancy McCann. And Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
You make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
What's going on, everybody? Connie, so great still having you hanging out with me. We don't get to do this often enough.
I know, right?
I'm going to move this back here because I am loud AF. All right. We're going to do this. Question 1. Ooh, shoot. I was so excited. I forgot to grab me something. I will do it in a second. Let's just move on. Okay. So, question 1. 1944 was the first year that a specific ecological mascot made their way onto a poster. Who was it? I almost said who it was.
Oh, ecological. Oh, I wonder if I know it. I'm not gonna say
Okay,
what
so
what I guess it is.
TVB, Eddie, Rayla, make 2. Vendetta is here. Okay. Captain Planet, that's so freaking good. Okay, we got it. Rayla gets the 3 points. And Vendetta is gonna get the 2 because it is Smokey the Bear.
Yeah, I kind of thought that it might be it. Yeah,
Did you think that one?
I thought so. Yeah,
Yeah. And
the ecological kind of gave it away a little bit.
right, I thought it would, but I'm like, if I just say who showed up on a poster, well, that could be freaking anyone.
Yeah, I know, right? That could be anybody.
All right. Vendetta got the 2 points. Who else do we have here? Lorena, yes. Lorena, love that. And okay, cool. All right, excellent. Question 2. Which American sports company became incorporated in 1944? I really went with that 44 early on.
I know, leaning all in.
Oh yeah, smoking the weed. I love that. Right away, Rayla goes, give him an extra point. Yeah, okay. You know how it goes, hon. Just for you, I'll do it. So yeah, Adidas. No, okay. So sports company, as in like a company that has control of an entire sport. So not sporting goods. Let's say something like the Major League Baseball league, but obviously not them. Hey, Wendy.
Hey,
We're on question number 2.
Hey,
I got the first one right.
Wendy. Hi, how you doing?
You what?
I got the first one.
Oh, you got the first one. Did you hear the second one?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think it is?
FIFA.
No. Okay. Oh, FIFA. Okay, that's a good one. No, it's not FIFA. It's American.
MLB.
We got Formula One and not MLB,
NASCAR.
NFL, NWA, NCAA. What did you say, Wendy?
I said NASCAR, but not in 1944.
Actually, that's an amazing answer. Not the NHL. And maybe that'll give you guys a clue, by the way, that Wendy just got an amazing answer. Can you do me a favor? I'm doing all of this. I've never done it on Notepad before. If you're able to write points down, that would be amazing.
Always good to
Okay.
extra help.
I know, right? So we did get Wilson. We did get a NASCAR. Who did NASCAR first? Rayla was NASCAR first, and then Vendetta. Rayla's really freaking going for this one. Yeah, you're welcome. Rayla and Vendetta. Did you just? You didn't show your face, did you?
No.
I think we're saving that for a special episode.
Oh, okay. No,
No one's seen your face yet. You're like Maris from Frasier.
So I thought we were special. Yeah.
Oh man! Wow, boy, did I screw myself on that one.
Kidding. Oh, you didn't.
Okay, so everyone's got their points. Excellent. That's right. It is NASCAR. Wendy face reveal. We haven't decided when, but just because she hasn't done it yet, at some point we have to have her on for her own. So, question 3: what percentage of German highways are the autobahn? So, what percentage of German highways do the autobahn make up?
Not a lot.
Huh?
Not a lot.
Actually, it turns out it's a lot more than you think.
Oh, okay.
The autobahn is basically, it's the way they were describing it, it's any highway where there is no speed limit.
There's just a speed limit.
Yes.
You don't have to adhere to it.
No. Which is kind of what it feels like around here sometimes.
Yeah, they're either below or
But yet no one's like, I'm going to do 55. They're like, I'm either going to blow past you and you won't even know what make of vehicle you are, or I'm going to be stuck behind your ass and it's going to take me an hour to do a 10-minute drive.
Yes.
One or the other. Okay, we actually had some really good ones here. Look at these numbers.
69.
50, 100. Yeah, obviously we're going to do as close as possible. 70. Okay, you know what? So I'm going to give Lorena, because Lorena's been the closest so far, I'm going to give Lorena the 3 points. And I'm going to give Rayla the 2. And then everyone else, I'm going to make sure they get a point. Because it's 65%.
Oh.
65% of German highways are
German roadways.
no highways.
I mean,
they were specific about highways.
Technically, anything like any highway is called autobahn, right? So technically, you could say that 100% is kind of right too. But if you are specifically about no speed limit, I guess that's different.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember
that's
going
good to know.
I mean, just language-wise, like if you're taking the autobahn, that means that any highway is considered that. But I remember going from Berlin to Hamburg and just breezing through, and we're thinking we're going so fast, me and like a high school buddy, and we're just going, and then there's people behind us, like on the horn, like like
Really?
get out of the way. Yeah.
How fast would you say you guys were going?
Well, we were going like at least like 120 kilometers, which is probably about, oh God, how fast?
I think that's like 70 miles an hour, 120 kilometers? 70, 75? Yeah.
Remember. Well, we were probably going about 80 or something, but we had like a really like old car, like one of those student cars that is kind of like held together by duct tape.
Yeah.
So we're just in a passing lane, going past a truck or something, and behind us there's this Porsche going like, "Get out of my way, you slow poke!"
So
Stressful.
Steve Vendetta said 69 miles per hour, but I don't know if he's screwing with us with that number or if he actually knows it. So let us know, homie. She's trying real hard to make her first appearance tonight.
120 is if you're having a speed limit anywhere else, usually 120 is like a regular for a German autobahn.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, Eddie.
She loves speed and horror. We're already best. I love that. All right. Question number 4. In Bram Stoker's Dracula, how many wives does Dracula have? Do you know this one?
Well, I know the traditional number, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if that's...
What do we got here? So Rayla said Lorena got it first, and then Eddie right behind. It is 3.
Yes. Same time. And that's usually how they have it in movie depictions too. Usually they have 3.
Yeah. So does that make him Mormon?
I don't know if dead wives kind of count.
I think Dracula as a Mormon. That would be exactly that. That's where I want to do it. Dracula as a Mormon. So not only is he an undead ghoul, he's also a polygamist. Exactly. Yeah, dude. I'm in. You know what? You and I might have to make that book next. And he says, it makes him crazy. One is too many. I'm going to get hit. You are going to get hit, homie. Wendy, did you have 3? Was that your guess?
I didn't guess.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get set up.
Well, then let's see if you can do this. What set of islands are considered the most isolated population on Earth? They're the furthest away from any other major landmass. I think it's like 2,044 miles, something like that, away from any other landmass. Would we get Big Love Transylvania edition? Oh, yes. See, now I really got to do it. The North Sentinelese, Hawaii is an excellent answer. Easter Hawaii. Yeah, okay. So we do have them. It is Hawaii. Did you know that one?
Of course, I live here.
Well, I know, but you know, like that's. I feel like that's not something that you would necessarily automatically know. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, you know where you are on the map, you know, so, and you know that anywhere in any direction you have to fly at least 5 hours to get anywhere.
well, right? What was that, Wendy?
Did you keep track of points?
Yeah. If you want to keep track of the points as of like this next question,
Yeah.
then that would be just terrific, and then we'll get all of that to you. Oh, what? No, I gave somebody 1 by accident. Or I gave somebody 3 by accident. All right, Chucky, make sure you're doing this right. Okay, cool. And now I can just focus on this. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to take a quick break. Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in the Lord of the Rings movies?
Ooh,
Was that Wendy?
I know.
Okay. Did you mouth it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know who it is, though.
oh gosh. I'm trying to think about it right now. Damn.
Okay, Eddie said Gollum. You know what? If you can't think of the actor's name, I will give it to you if you know the character. I will do that because I get how difficult that is. And dude, right away, we got him. It is Ian McKellen. That's correct.
He deserves it too. He's awesome.
Is that what you guessed, Wendy?
I thought it was Andy Serkis.
Oh, for Gollum. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I think.
Nope. So, Wendy, we've got 3 points for Stevie B and 2 points for Rayla, and then a point for everybody else, including Kenneth Bird. He hadn't answered any questions earlier. That's why. Friday, yeah, that is good. Yeah, I like that. Cool, guys. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back with the last couple questions, and we're gonna come back with that awesome prize. We'll see you in just a minute.
I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
And actually, Kevin, you're kind of wrong, buddy, because you will be winning today because
Yes.
Connie was nice enough. She's going to be giving away a digital copy of that to absolutely all of you who played tonight. Even if you just got the 1 point, doesn't matter. You'll all be getting it. So all of you, please make sure to give us your emails because you will all be sent a digital copy of that book.
I'm gonna be comics Oprah today.
Hey, love it. All right. She's the comics Oprah.
Yes.
Question 7. In the Big Lebowski, the dude can't stand which band? Which is kind of funny because this band is so, like, if you even put, like, a second of one of their songs on the internet, you're canned. Like, that, you're not making any money off that video. Skid Row, nope. Oh, we've got some people who know. We do have some people who know. Oh, you did know this one? That's a great movie, right?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, we have a 3-pointer so far. Now we just need somebody else to take one of the 8. Okay, and Make 2 comes in. So Lorena gets the 3. Make 2 gets the 2 points. The Eagles. How can you not love the Eagles?
I got Rayla with a 2 point.
Rayla. Let me see.
Showing me, Lorena answered, and then Eddie with Limp Bizkit, and then Rayla with Eagles, and then Stevie B with Aerosmith.
For me, I'm seeing Lorena, then Eddie, Stevie B said Aerosmith, and then Make 2 said Eagles. I'm not even seeing Rayla say the Eagles at all.
I'm seeing her on there.
Okay. JD, can you give us a final ruling? If you're around. Eddie got Lorena, then Rayla on his. Okay, all right, cool. We'll go. For some reason, Lorena's answer of that did not show up for me.
No, Rayla's.
Pardon?
Rayla's answer.
Yeah, sorry, Rayla's wasn't showing up for me. So, okay, that's fine. All right, cool. All right, so Lorena, and you know what? Screw it. We're going to give 2 points to Rayla and to Make 2. That's what I'm doing. That's the decision I made. I've decided to make because I can. I'm going crazy with my moderate amount of power. We're okay.
Go to your head.
Oh, it's already there.
That'd be the last question.
Really? We're only okay. All right.
Well, maybe 2.
Okay. I'll try to make it quick. Name 3 heroes who made up the original X-Men Blue Squad. So, like in 1990, when they had the Blue Squad and the Gold Squad from X-Men and Uncanny X-Men, name 3 of those X-Men Blue Squads.
Me, myself, and I.
Have to get the approval by the talking to me internet. Yeah. Well, I am the council. Who do we have? We have Beast, Raven, and Nightcrawler. Not Raven. Because no. Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. No. Okay. Is anybody? Does nobody? Does nobody know this? I'm getting like the most. I'm getting some serious dick answers here. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Storm, Magneto, Nightcrawler. No. Beast, Cyclops. One guy from the. See, Stevie, you're the closest. You got 2 of them so far, at least. Damn it.
How about Jean Grey?
Jean Grey was actually in the Gold Team.
Okay.
And Gold Team was what? Storm, Colossus, Bishop. The Bishop didn't start there. He wasn't even a member at the time. And who else was on there?
Iceman.
Iceman.
You just said
Oh,
Jean
no.
Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey. So, anyways, we had Beast, Storm, and Wolverine. No. Anybody have it so far? Okay.
Beast, Cyclops, and Raven.
Nope. Raven's in DC.
I think they mean Mystique.
Oh, well, also no. So Beast and Cyclops were members, yes. So you've got that. You know what? You guys have officially made it, so this is the last question. I lost my final two questions because of you people. Nightcrawler, Beast, Cyclops? No. Nightcrawler was actually in Excalibur at that time. I'm going to have to give the points to myself. Yeah, not Mystique. Mystique wasn't a member either.
No points for that one.
No points. I'm gonna move on to another one. The original Blue Squad was Cyclops, Wolverine, Gambit, Rogue, Psylocke, and Beast. I'm gonna do one real quick. Can I do one? I'm gonna try it.
I'm not the one you got asked.
Who? Oh yeah, it's 7:58.
Yeah, we should be done now.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Do you have the? Wendy's taking care of it right now. Connie, can you tell us real quick what our winners win tonight? What everybody wins tonight?
Okay, the absolutely everybody is going to get a digital copy of an earlier comic of mine, which is a zombie story in Ash Cannon, 12 pages. That's the first comic I ever did last year. And the winner is going to get the Dracula 1944 digital copy of that, and they're going to be the first one to actually see it because the Kickstarter only ends on Friday. So you're going to be the first one to get a look at it. So very exclusive.
There you go. Wendy, do we have a winner?
Rayla.
Yeah. Rayla killed it. Oh my gosh, her points were ridiculous.
Yay.
That's right, girl. Rayla, you won the digital copy of...
Oh.
Yeah. Wendy's trying to tell me no. We only have so little time. You won the digital copy of Dracula 1944. Hun, Connie, thank you so much for coming on. I loved hanging out with you. We got to do this again sometime. So next time you got something, hit me up. We'll make this happen again.
Definitely. I'll always come back.
Perfect. Everybody, make sure to send us your emails. We're going to make sure that you guys all get an awesome digital copy, PDF of Simple Bare Necessities. You guys are going to have an absolutely awesome time with both books. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, JD, Wendy, everybody who dealt with me, Connie, Napua, everybody, Drew for not showing up.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry about that.
We'll have Drew on for the next one for sure. Guys, thank you so much. We're on to Comic Books 360. My name is Chuck, and I give a fuck. See you guys next week.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP.